Hello, Life After Lockup, guys. WeTV, um, season 3, episode 57. Life After Lockup, Love After Lockup. Oh, Plead the fifth. I mean, Dante, he's still worried about Tia and Nicole. And of course, his mom and his friend is trying to convince him, like, dude, she's playing you and she don't want nothing to do with you. And you're going to go up there, try to crash the wedding, and you're going to be looking crazy. I don't want you to do that. And of course, his mom, like, yeah, you a sucker. You looking like a sucker to her. She using you. And you just being dumb. And here he go in the confessional. Man, I just feel something, man. I just know that me and Nicole, it's just something there, man. They just don't understand. Dude, no, they do understand. You've been used and you want to go and be abused? Go ahead, take your butt over there to that wedding. You go crash something if you want to, okay? Then Ray and Brittany. So Brittany finally convinced her mama, you get to finally meet Ray, finally. Okay, fine. So mama and daddy come over there and they have dinner and stuff. And mama get right straight into it, like, what did you do for your crime? Who was you hanging out with? Where you from? All that type stuff. Can you break it down to me? Was you stealing? Was you robbing? Did they tell you, hey, we got some money opportunity, you want to come make some money? Or was it just you volunteering? Like, how does this work? Does y'all have weapons? All the every question she could think of. And he's just trying to let them know, like, I mean, he answered them to the best of his ability, obviously. He just hanging around people. They was robbing the pharmacy and selling the pills on the street, something to that nature. And he told her about the restitution, like, I got 100 and such, money that I owe. And so the mama is just worried, like, well, see, everything sound good, okay, fine, but I don't know if this is what I want for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because is she gonna be responsible for you paying these type of bills? Um is anything that he done did in his past, is it gonna come back to backfire on Brittany? And the mama don't want nothing to do. If that's what you gonna be like, and I don't want nothing to do with you, and you ain't gonna be with my daughter. And she even said something in the confessional, like, yeah, there's a lot of money. She don't really trust him just yet. And if they get married, she's gonna hire them a lawyer. Hmm. So Puppy is going to go visit her mom. She ain't seen her mom in a while. She been going through a lot of chemo and whatever treatments for her tumors, and just been under the weather. And of course, she just ain't been home. She been over at the old boy house. So talking to her mom, of course, they talk about Amber and things like that. She tell her mom that she not trying to be with Amber. She got a man, which is Eric. She tell her mom, I got a warrant because the neighbors done told the PO that she don't live there while the mom was in the hospital. And yeah, so she got a warrant now. Puppy don't know if she won't go to jail or she not gonna go to jail. Of course, the right thing to do would be to turn yourself in, but she's scared. Her natural instinct is to just run, because if she turns herself in, that's a possibility of doing 2 years. So who wants to do that? You just got out. But it's all, it's her fault. I mean, she been staying over at her friend house, her boyfriend house, and she should have been over at home, knowing that the PO was coming to get you, right? Okay, so my moment came from Sean and Sarah, because they pop up next, and Sarah decided, I'm gonna move in with Sean because I forgave him. It's cool. He ain't necessarily did nothing wrong to me besides that little lie, and I think we can get over it. So her and the daughter move in. The mama not so happy that she did it, but hey, she grown. She can do what she want to. Okay, the baby can go visit grandma anytime you want to. Everybody love that. Peace out, weekend. Yep, grandma coming to get you. Sean hanging out. Bam. Say nah. Um, we get to this confessional, and because they're moving in and they're getting adjusted, and Sean is expressing how much he don't mind being a stepdaddy and all this stuff. So of course the producers ask, what about you two having kids? Have you thought about it? Now, for us who've been in the blogs, we kind of already know what's happening now. She got a stomach, okay? They got a somebody snapped a picture, and Mama had a stomach, which means she's pregnant currently. Not sure when this was filmed, but the way he was answering that question, like, I don't know if I want to have any more kids because I already got 6 already. And she said, that's the way you gonna answer that? I said, oh, she pregnant right now. So this must have been a good 9 months ago. She pregnant. She either didn't tell him or she told him and he said, we not gonna say nothing just yet. And he was trying to make up that little lie. But for some reason that lie didn't sit well with her. And she got all hot. Woo, I need to go. I need to step away for a minute. Yeah, because he lying. Girl, she pregos. It is Brittany's birthday. This is Brittany and Ray. And Brittany like, well, this is the first birthday that she get to celebrate while Ray is out. So of course it's kind of like a big thing. You know, she turned 34. And she like, how about I go to Miami? Now, I just turned 34 and I went to Miami for that birthday. So okay, I understand. But Ray like, no, I don't know if I want to go, man. You know, I'm on probation for 3 years and I don't know if something happened, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't want to get arrested in another state. And then I got more charges. And then, you know, I don't know. We about to have a baby, right? I thought you wanted a baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Excuses, excuses. She want to go and, you know, party, okay? Because that's what you do in Miami, okay? And she want to invite like her sister and maybe a friend or two. I don't know if the mama gonna go. But basically, yeah. Can we go, Ray? Can we go? He like, I don't know. I gotta call the PO first. So she like, okay, cool. We call the probation officer and see what he say. Okay, fine. Um, Shane and Lacey, they just basically sitting here crying with each other, talking about they love each other and they sorry. They didn't mean to say all those bad things to each other. They didn't mean to. Well, nobody was really cheating. It was a lot of this. And yeah, and she just said a lot of bad things like I don't love you anymore and all those type stuff. And she just, you know, realized that maybe I was just being a little extra and I was just being mad. So I just said some things that I probably didn't really mean, but I was just really mad. And we all do that, right? When you just say a bunch, you get diarrhea of the mouth and you just spew out a whole bunch of hateful things. And yeah, they cried it out and talked it out. And hopefully they said they can start all over and try again because they do got this baby too. So, you know, let's try to work it out. So Puppy do get a chance to talk to Amber. She called her FaceTime while she was at work. And of course, Amber told her to do the right thing, which is, you know, turn yourself in and everything. But she said she'll call her probation officer or parole officer to ask her, you know, get some advice so that she knows exactly what will be the right move, you know what I'm saying? So that she doesn't get a whole bunch of time or whatever that the consequences going to be. So Eric comes home and, you know, she told him straight up, I got a warrant. And he was like, okay, you know, like, and she like, well, I'm gonna turn myself in, and we're gonna try to, you know, I'm gonna get it over with. And he was like, no, we gonna turn you in. We gonna let's go run, and we'll, you know what I'm saying? They can't catch you if you far away. And she like, okay, that do sound good and all, but if I run and I really got a warrant out for my, like, you know, it's real. Um, well, I mean, warrants are real, but if the consequences are like, you know, I mean, if it's something, let's say small, this is gonna make it huge. Or even if it is big, it's gonna make it bigger because I'm a runaway or whatever they call it. So a fugitive for the law or whatever. So she don't want them kind of problems. And you know he gonna text her while they sitting there, and he say, "Will you marry me?" And she like, "Really? That's what you want?" And he like, "Yeah, you know, I'll be with you." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's I'm trying to run away with your ass. Like, come on. And she like, "Okay, I am." She's never been engaged before, so it's something new, and they love each other. And if he was, serious, will go this far with her, then of course, maybe it's the right dude for her. So she didn't necessarily say yes, but she didn't say no either. And we'll just see how it goes and what she's gonna do. Um, Sean and Sarah, of course, she's still upset about him saying that he wasn't sure about having any more kids. She took it way to heart because I guess she thought that they both was on the same page. And how dare you thinking of some other stuff, like you already got 6 kids, so what, just you and them and just leave me out with me and mine, like where do we blend in here? So of course he trying to reassure her, no, no, that's not what I meant, I was just trying to say, well, whatever he was trying to say, whatever. It was a pointless ass um argument because, like I said, girl, you either pregnant now and that's why you making this argument, or okay, yes, yeah, you did want to have more kids or something with this dude, but y'all didn't even get married yet, so let's think about that first before you go ahead and try to have some more kids, okay? Okay, so we end the show with Lacey and Shane, and he don't got arrested. So it's obvious they don't got into a fight because she said she don't confess to him that she was still talking to John, and whatever happened, he ended up being arrested. Okay, and one day after being arrested, what did she do? Go and hang out with John. They went to a bar, they drinking, they all on the gram, you know what I'm saying, getting it in. And they got it in all night, you know what I'm saying? That's what Lacey said. Okay, Shane, is you watching? Okay, is you watching? Um, yeah. And she all distraught and like talking about it, and I just made a mistake, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just don't. I love Shane, but I didn't know things were gonna end up like this. And you know, so whew, I don't know what Lacey gonna do. They showed the whole, the flashback of, their whole relationship, him getting out. They love you, I love you. Them at the wedding. Her and John. Him getting out, him fighting Shane, and Shane fighting him, and the whole back and forth, and ugh. Then you're gonna go right back to John, even though it's not necessarily the right thing that you should probably be doing. But if that was the choice you were supposed to make, then you should just show John in the first place. Like that's kind of all my problem with Lacey is. Like, if you was talking to John first, all, you know what I'm saying, that was your whole thing. You shouldn't have been over there talking to Shane and marrying Shane and having kids with Shane. So that was all on you, Lacey. Yep, wrong choice, wrong mistake. And this is your life. So I don't know what she gonna do. This was life after lockup. Good luck to you, Lacey. I don't know what you're gonna do, John and Shane. Locked up for how long? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait till the next episode. But we TV.